Hey Aries, welcome to your daily video. I hope all of you are doing great today. Thank you for tuning in. So let's go ahead and we'll see what's popping up in your energies. Even with retrograde planets, it can still be really positive. There can be a lot of really good things that happen. Neptune retrograde gives you clarity. It's no longer an ideal or a vision, or you see something clearly for what it is. It's realistic. And it's going through the first house, so it could be something even about yourself. You see realistically, coming to terms with things that are not ideal. What else? We have Saturn retrograde, going through karmic patterns again, so that you learn the lesson. And then, like I said before, it sets the stage for the next 2 years. So, because we have Saturn transit through Aries for 2 years. And the last time that this happened in this alignment was 1996 through 1998. So, what else have we got? We have Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde, Mercury is retrograde, third house energies of talking, ideas, communication. And then on the negative side, it can be gossip, backstabbing, mistrust, like not trusting someone. So there's a lot with Mercury in retrograde, delays, communication failure, any kind of delay. But let's see what we have here coming up. Show us for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do they need to see? A new pentacle that you can count on. 3 of Pentacles is underlying. So we have this new gift, this new opportunity. A Page of Pentacles. So you could be getting a message. You could be dealing with an earth sign too. The Messenger Squire. It's you know, the messenger. There's the Death card. There could be a change. Let's see. The Judgment, even better. 9 of Cups. So there is something that is something that you want, like a wish fulfillment. We have the Judgment. A big decision that's made. The Day of Reckoning, the Day of Judgment. How does this play out for Aries? What do they find out? Okay. There's something where you're inspired to go in a new direction. And you feel like you have to do it right away. Okay. Past energy, because of this change, influencing the past is 3 of Swords. Now, it could be heartbreak, but it could also be things that you just don't really care for very much. Like, I don't really like that information. That kind of bothers me a little bit. It could also be very challenging. It could be an insult, something you took personally. You come into a 9 of Cups. So somehow everything changes. And probably because of this Judgment, there's a decision made. The revelation, the renewal, the revival, the Lazarus card. I mean, some people call it the Lazarus card. Brought back up because of, but I'm seeing it's because of the wheel. It's because of fate. Fated changes. You're in a Page. Okay, you're excited. Okay. You're excited for this. Six of Air. Okay, somebody's returning after a conflict. They're coming back around. 6 of Air. King of the Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You want someone stable. You want someone who is... You're wanting to be a king of the earth. So that's either for you personally, or you want someone around who's very committed, very responsible, very reliable. Maybe wealthy too. What do we have in the outcome? Major arcana for things that are hidden. Moon. Wow, okay. Okay, you're gonna like what happens. Even though you've had to put up with some things here that maybe you didn't know, or, you know, maybe intentionally it was held back from you for some reason. The moon can be deception, but it can also be just things that are mysterious, like nobody knows. It comes out with strength, so there's something where you had to be resilient and strong. The new cup of emotions, and then the outcome is a 2 of cups. So you share the same feeling with someone else. You're in an agreement. Like, we both share this feeling. Okay. The future position, 9 of water. Coming into personal satisfaction and happiness. You know, saying, great, I love this. You know, this is exactly what I wanted. Now, 9 of Swords is underlying. There's something about the past that could be affecting the present and make you worried about the future. So what do we have with the 2 of Cups? 9 of Rods. Persistent. Making up your mind. Something's discovered by an Earth Queen, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. 9 of Rods is personal dedication. Like, you're very dedicated to this situation. You're very committed. You're also very motivated with 9 of Rods. Like, I'm not giving up on this. I'm going to continue. I might be a little tired or exhausted, but I'm going to continue. Now, there is Major Arcana Justice underlying, so there could be something about enforced scales of balance. So what do we have here as the outcome? Show us for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. You've made up your mind because something is discovered. Strong Virgo energy. There could be a Virgo feminine around the situation. Somebody very industrious. It's the busy bee energy. Somebody who's very... so whatever. We have the discovery and then making up your mind about something. So somebody shines the light on something for you. They give you the information. They highlight or provide the wisdom and show it. Once that happens, you're like, okay, I'm ready to go in this direction. Now, you could be... There's something that you're very motivated to do. Tempered emotions. So there could also be something where you're very motivated. You feel the same way as someone else. What is this outcome? The Truth. Okay. You're receiving a benefit through information. So you get the information, new idea, mental clarity. That could be the Neptune retrograde energy saying, hey, it is what it is. This is what it is new information though. Provides you with mental clarity about a situation. Someone comes back around. You have a 10 of Pentacles, an established scenario, lots of money, firm foundations, loans that go through, car loans. Well, to me, cars can come and go, but this is a home. It's a job. It's something that is of big commitment that affects a lot of people. 10 of Pentacles can affect like a community. There is a 6 though. So you're being given something where maybe you paid for it, or it could be that you did the work, you know. 5 of Pentacles is like, I invested in it. Where is it? And then the 6 of Pentacles comes in. Here you go. So there is a 6 of Pentacles around this. It could have been something that was taken away from you, is now given back, or something you need is given to you. Okay, so why is it 6 of Air? A King of Wands, an Aries, a Leo, a Sag, or someone who's going to be involved. They're ready and they're doing it. So why are you going to be 9 of Cups here, Aries? Why is Aries going to be 9 of Cups? Oh, look at this. Emperor. Emperor and Empress, the power couple. So it could also be a soulmate. If you're dating, this could be a person who from the past comes back around to, you know, maybe they need closure or they want to give it another chance with you. But your energy in the future is 9 of Cups, happiness, and Emperor, in charge or taking back your power, the energy of Aries. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to take a quick peek at the astro for today and see exactly what have we got. So we are in Leo season, which is super exciting because August 8th, 8/8, is Lionsgate. So if you follow the astronomy of it, it is astrology, but it's more astronomy. So you've got the Sirius A star at its most influential position during this week in the beginning of August. Now 8/8/2025. It's a very powerful energy. They call it a gateway, a portal of energy. So this is like, it can also be a spiritual portal for connecting to the other side of the veil, such as archangels, very, very high level vibrational energy. So this period is a time of great change and great blessings during Lionsgate. Every year, my life changes for the better during Lionsgate. It's just like this week is the week of miracles. So what we have today are oppositions. And so first of all, we have a cradle, which is, I've got you. You know, you're being rescued. There's a cradle. The cradle is Uranus and Neptune retrograde. So that's like something very unusual. That would be something that would rescue you in some way. And it comes up to the sun in Leo, opposite Pluto in Aquarius. So someone will be, it's like you're going to be rescued with this energy, but by someone you least expect it. Like you'd never ever expect. Like someone could hire you, someone could date you, someone could propose to you, anything like that. Now, it is a Uranus, I think it's in Gemini. Yes, Uranus at 0 degrees of Gemini with Saturn at 1 degree of Aries retrograde. There's a T-square. There's 2 T-squares overlapping each other. So those cause resistance. So it's, if don't push the envelope. If the resistance is there, it means you're feeling like this really isn't flowing very well. Like this really isn't, there's a lot of pushback. It's not meant to flow in a T-square. It's meant to pause at a 90-degree angle because you're going very quickly straight forward, and then the 90-degree angle says, we're talking about energetically. The 90-degree angle says, stop what you're doing, left turn, right turn. So the left turn and right turn has Venus and Gemini, which could be a love relationship, but it could also be, I will feel happy if I have choices. I will feel happy if I have, you know, kind of like a freedom, like a mental, like I can do what I want to do kind of energy. Then we have a midheaven in Taurus. But I want to feel stable. I want to feel like what I'm going to choose is going to be a benefit to me. But I don't want to just choose one. It's like I want to choose a variety. Okay, so then we have this cradle rescuing you, and then we have Mars and Virgo direct, opposite, or 90 degrees to Venus and Gemini. Mars and Virgo direct says, somebody else is going to do it for me. And so this could be like getting a personal trainer. I was considering that. Like, should I get a personal trainer? Should I go do Pilates and get a trainer? But there's a resistance in the Venus Gemini. The friendships, the siblings, the people close to you. There's a resistance to something in small groups. This is opposite the North Node in Pisces. Do we really have the North Node in Pisces? How is that possible? North Node in Pisces, 20 degrees. Okay. Yes, that is right. Okay. Mars in Virgo. I'm going to go after it. Is the opposite of my dream or my ambition or my ideal. So it's kind of like saying, I'm going to make somebody else make my ideal happen for me. But it's in opposition to that. So it's Mars in Virgo is, I'm going to push for it and get other people going. Opposing, though, your ideal. So your ideal would be maybe, I don't want to be involved. I want to be hands off. I don't know. So you're going to be in charge. What is the Page of Wands here? It could be just in charge of yourself. Like, I'm going to just... Okay, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. Somebody rushes in with information. Why are you Page of Wands here? I like the Oh, the Death card. Okay, so somebody changes a situation for your benefit. It's a death, so it closes out the cycle and says, okay, we're done here. This Queen of Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What do you get the truth about this? Oh, the Devil card and a Page of Swords. So there could have been somebody around this situation. This is the typical gossip, the typical person who is a troublemaker. This is a person who's curious and asks questions and talks and asks other people. But with the Devil card, there's something about it that's to prevent. Or, you know, it could be somebody who, who like looks into trauma or looks into curious about a negative situation, like an investigation into something negative with the Devil. Okay, so we have the Devil card. There is something here. You're finding out the truth about this negative situation. You get 10 of Pentacles. What is 10 of Pentacles? Some of you are being redeemed because we have this Judgment on the bottom. So you're being redeemed. The Major Arcana for a day of reckoning. And you're happy about it. So the Three of Cups. Other people, friendships, groups. Okay. Why do you get a Two of Cups at the end of this? Why do you get a Two of Cups? There's a King of Swords. There's a decision here made. Someone signs a document, closes out a cycle, gives a final ruling. Why is there somebody coming back around with a King of Wands energy? Their Knight of Coin. They're giving you this pentacle. They're very stable, loyal, dependable. Okay. That's my stomach growling, so excuse me for that. What is the Death? 10 of Water and surprises. This is a long-term emotional investment with the 10 of Cups. Family, community energy. There's a Judgment on that. What is the Judgment on it? What is the Judgment? A Page of Swords, a Gemini, a Libra, Aquarius, a younger energy. There's a 5 of Cups attached to this. Disappointment or sad emotions over a friend or a coworker, someone you knew. Why is there a Devil with this here? Hangman, something that is stuck in the balance, prevented or stuck, or was stuck. Oh, there could have been something you were defending yourself against here. 7 of Rods, Mars through Leo energy. We don't have that. We have Mars through Virgo right now. So we have other people, other situations. Okay, let me grab an oracle. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what is going on in the oracle messages. Please show us here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, North Node. Make a wish. This is a moment of magic. Make a wish, enjoy the manifestation. So this is saying whatever you wish for. Oh, we have the card of blessed change. Something coming in that would give you changes that are really beneficial. Contemplation time. You might be spending time alone, working on your friendships, meeting up with friends. Divine magic. Okay, so we have here divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation. Expect a miracle. And then what we have here behind it was the waves of prosperity, because you did have that 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. The new dawn. I was thinking, what could be better than that? We have the new dawn, which is the worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Self-forgive. Nobody's perfect, you know, and I think like somehow, some way, like people are expected to be perfect, like at all times and all ways. Look perfect, act perfect, say the perfect thing. Just be perfect, you know, every single day of your life. You need some rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap, get rest. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit before the magic occurs. Mother healing. Healing and energy with the mother. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Father healing underneath. So, yeah, positive. So you could just forgive overall. Just put out a vibration of forgiving, like not holding resentment. We have surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it there for you, Aries. I might do this short reading for those of you that really prefer a quick 8-minute reading. But this is the reading for you. It looks like basically somebody's coming back around to give you what you want. And it is kind of life-changing a little bit. I mean, it's the death card, so it closes out something. You could also be going through a change with something that you've been fighting against. So the wheel of fortune turning in your favor. So that's what I have, Aries. See you next time.